The AirPod Pro second generation have tons of new features, but as you can see, they have a pretty similar structure with the case to the previous AirPods Pro. However, they do have a new and improved battery life, so now you can listen to up to 30 hours of listening time for just a single charge, which is super convenient and efficient. They also have a new lanyard loop right here, so you can attach a lanyard and loop it to your bag, wallet, whatever you need to do to carry these AirPods with you. And also similar to other AirPods, these are also IPX4, sweat and water resistant, so you can get them wet, you can get some sweat on them, there's no worries there, they'll be completely fine. Now, if I take the AirPods Pro out of the case like this, you're gonna see they have a similar structure to the previous AirPod Pros. However, they are slimmer with the stem right here, and they also do have new touch controls which are located on the stem as well. I'm gonna dive into these later, but this is what it looks like. As you can see, it has a very unique and innovative design that I'm gonna dive into later, but these are what they actually look like. So right here on the stem of the AirPod Pro second generation, you can actually click it or move it to activate certain controls, and I wanna show you some of these basic features to start off. So for example, if you want to play a song, all you have to do is just click the AirPod stem once, just like this. And as you can see right here, my music pops up. If I hold that down, you're going to see it's playing. And if I want to pause it, all I have to do is just click it again, just like this. You can also control the volume on the stem of the AirPods by simply swiping up or down. If you swipe down, it's going to reduce the volume. And if you swipe up, it's going to increase the volume. So right here, as you can see, if I press play, and then I start moving my finger down like this, you're gonna see the volume starts to decrease. And then if I do it the opposite way, it's gonna start to increase just like that. So completely up to you, and it's very easy to use. All you have to do is just swipe up or down to navigate the volume on these AirPods, which is super convenient. And also, if you wanna skip to the next track, all you have to do is just double click the stem twice, just like this. And you're gonna see it takes me to the next song. And say you wanna go back a track instead of going forward, all you have to do is click the stem 3 times, just like this. And it's going to take me to the previous song just like that. So if you want to go forward in a track, just click it twice. And if you want to go back, just click it 3 times. So the first option we have in noise control is noise cancellation. So basically, if I turn this on, what's going to happen is all external sound not coming from the AirPods is going to be completely blocked out. And they do an exceptional job of doing this. I can't hear anything besides the audio that I'm listening to through my AirPods when I have noise cancellation turned on. And all you have to do is click this right here. So now what you have to do is just place both in your ear at the moment. Then after you do that, noise cancellation is going to be turned on, and you won't be able to hear anything coming from externally outside your AirPods, so you can listen to your audio in a more clear way. Now, say you don't want external noise to be completely blocked out while you're using these AirPods Pro, you can turn on transparency mode too. And basically what transparency mode does is if you place these both in your ear at the moment, what's going to happen is you're still going to be able to hear external noises and the audio that you're listening to, but if someone's speaking to you and they want to get your attention, you'll be able to hear them. With noise cancellation, that won't be true. But if you turn on transparency, just put them both in your ear, click this icon right here, and now you're going to be able to hear everything that's going on around you in addition to the audio that you're listening to at the moment. So this is completely up to you. We have noise cancellation, transparency mode, or off. So depending on the moment in time and your preference, you can choose whichever option works for you with these new AirPod Pro second generations. Right here, if you look at settings, you're going to see we also have this press and hold stem of the AirPods section where you can actually hold down the stem of the AirPods to activate different commands. So right now, for example, I have the right one in my ear at the moment, and if I hold it down, it's going to toggle between off and transparency mode. So I'm going to hold down right now, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen. As I'm holding it down, you're going to see it's going to go to off, and right here, just to double check that, you can go to noise control on the right AirPod, and you're going to see these options you can choose from right here. Then alternatively, if I put the left one in my ear, it's going to toggle between off and noise cancellation. So right now it's off, but if I hold it down just like this, you're going to see it goes to noise cancellation instead. Then if I hold it down again, it's going to go back to off. So now you can edit these commands in this section right here. So if you want the left one to activate different commands, you can choose between noise control, which I just showed you, or Siri. And right here on noise control, you can check which ones you want on or off. So if I check off or uncheck transparency right now whenever I hold down that right AirPod, what's going to happen, it's going to toggle between noise cancellation and off mode. Then it's similar to the right one. If I go to right, I can choose which ones I want to check on or off. And now it's going to toggle between those as well. And say you want to customize it so your right AirPod actually activates Siri rather than changes the noise modes, you can go to the right AirPod right here and just click on Siri instead. And now what happens when I hold down my AirPod on my right one, you're going to see that it's going to contact Siri just like this. And now Siri's gonna pop up and I can ask her and ask any information that I like and receive that right through my AirPod Pros in my right one. Also, if you have both AirPods in your ear at the moment, you can also do an ear tip fit test. So basically, like I previously told you, the AirPods Pro come with multiple sizes and you can check which ones fit best to your ear. And I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. All you have to do is just click this icon right here, and it's going to tell you to test the fit of your ear tips. And so for the best acoustic performance, AirPod ear tips should create a complete seal when placed in your ear. So let's click continue right here. So now you're going to place the AirPods in both ears so they're comfortable and secure. Then you're going to press play to test the fit for both of the left and right AirPods. So we're going to press play right here. So right after you test it, it's going to give you results. And as you can see, my ear tips I'm using are both a good fit for both of my ears. Right and the left one have a good seal. So now you know that these fit well, and if they don't, they'd let you know, and you can choose the other sizes of tips that the Apple AirPods come with. And next we have spatial audio. So last year, Apple released the AirPod 3rd generations, which are our standard model. They're not the Pros. And these ones actually gave spatial audio as an option. So basically what this means, if you weren't aware, every time you turn your head, the sound's gonna follow you in that direction. So it gives you a 3D experience, similar to when you're in a movie theater, you hear the sound coming at you from all directions. So whenever you turn your head, it's actually going to follow you in that specific direction. So I want to show you how this works, and you can personalize this, but first we're going to click see and hear how it works right here. So basically what spatial audio says, it's going to experience immersive 3-dimensional sound that follows the movement of your iPhone for supported audio and videos. So right now we're in stereo audio, which is the standard mode you listen to with other AirPods. So basically it's just going to come at you in the normal direction, not when you tilt your head or move your iPhone. But if we turn on spatial audio, as you can see, whenever you move your phone or your head, you're going to see that sound follows you. So let's turn it right here like this. And now you're going to hear the sounds coming at you from all directions. Obviously, you can't hear this since I'm just showing you this video, but if you did, you'd see it's coming at you in all directions. And then once that's good, you can press done right here. And you can also personalize your spatial audio. So I'm not going to dive into too much detail since we have all of our own ear sizes and they're all different. But basically what happens if we click on this right here and click personalize spatial audio, what's going to happen is you can actually use your iPhone's camera to personalize spatial audio for the specific shape of your own ears, which makes it very convenient and modeled specifically to your ear size. So let's click continue right here. I'm not going to dive into too much, but you're going to want to take the AirPods out of your ears to continue. So like I said, I'm not going to dive into too much because everyone varies in ear size, but basically what you do with the iPhone's camera is you position your face in front of the camera frame, then move your head in a circle to show all angles of your face. And after you do the front of your face, it's going to ask you to do the side of your face where your ears are, and you're going to do the exact same thing. And after that, the Apple AirPods are going to calculate a great way to personalize your spatial audio depending on your ear size, which is super cool and convenient for your ear size depending on what that is. So I definitely recommend trying this out when you get the chance. It's hard to show you right here through this video, but definitely try that when you get the chance.
If you're still using old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning charging cables, it is time for you to say goodbye to those. Your phone has incredible MagSafe technology built right into it, which allows you to wirelessly and magnetically charge your devices. If you're going to invest so much money into an iPhone, then you should be giving yourself a premium experience, which all starts with something that you need to do every day, and that is charging your actual device. Get the absolute most out of your iPhone with LGear's 2-in-1 lightning charging stand. This stand allows you to magnetically and wirelessly charge both your iPhone and your AirPods simultaneously. Place your phone anywhere on the sleek charging stand and you're going to feel that magnet automatically attach right to your phone. LGear wanted to make sure that you can use your phone for all of its uses without having to take it off the stand, which is why they included dual coil technology so you can use your phone both vertically and horizontally in landscape mode. This means that you can still send your messages, emails, or anything else, or you can flip your phone sideways and watch your favorite videos and movies while your phone is still being charged in the background. This stand is made with the highest quality materials like metal and tempered glass, and they also put non-slip silicone on the bottom of the stand. LGear used official MagSafe technology, so you never need to worry about your phone falling off the stand or having to fidget around with your phone to get it in the right position. As I already mentioned, this is a 2-in-1 lightning charging stand, so you can charge two devices at the same time by using the second wireless charger on the back of this stand. This is perfect for charging a pair of headphones or even a second iPhone. Wait no longer and finally go upgrade your charging experience by going to LGear.com. Stop using those old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning cables and upgrade to the 2-in-1 lightning charging stand that's perfect for your desk or your nightstand, and it's also being sold at an incredibly discounted rate. So go to LGear.com. The link's on the screen and down in the description. Enjoy.
And we also have this accessibility section that I want to talk about. This can access new features that I'm sure you weren't all aware about. So if we click on this right here, you can actually choose different variables and options on how you want to use the touch sensor on the stem of your AirPods. So for example, we have press speed. So you have your default, lower, and slowest. So basically what happens when you click on your AirPods to activate them right here on the stem is you're going to actually choose if you want that slower or slowest or default. There's not much to change right here. I recommend keeping it on default because it really doesn't matter. And also similar to that, you have the press and hold duration. So you just want to keep it on default, but then again, you can choose with these. Then lastly, we have noise control right here. So now we have noise cancellation with one AirPod. So this allows AirPods to be put in noise cancellation mode when only one AirPod is in your ear. So if I turn that on right now, since I have my right AirPod in my ear at the moment, noise cancellation would be activated only in that specific AirPod because the other one's out of the air. I'm going to turn that on actually because I think it's a great way to show and have that noise cancellation turned on when one AirPod's not in your ear. So turn that on if you want to have one of those noise cancellation AirPods turned on, but it's completely up to you. You can also access more audio accessibility settings by clicking this right here, and it's going to take you to your accessibility audio and visual section on your iPhone settings. And the first one we have is headphone accommodation. So basically what happens with this is you can customize the audio for supported Apple and Beats headphone by adjusting the settings below or through the custom audio setup. So right now, this is actually a cool feature I want to talk about. So basically you have the option between slight, moderate, and strong. So soft sounds will be boosted slightly, moderately, or strongly depending on what you choose right here. So actually, if you want to listen to music the loudest you possibly can, you can keep this on strong, or you can reduce it to moderate if you don't want that, or even slight. And then you can actually click play sample to test how loud this audio is coming out of your AirPods. I keep it on strong because that's the standard mode it comes with when you get your AirPod Pros and your iPhone. So I'm going to keep it like that, but this is completely up to you if you have sensitive ears and you are sensitive to certain sounds. So now that I walked you through the basic settings for your AirPod Pro 2nd generation, there's a few ones I also want to talk about, which includes Siri and search. So if we go to Siri and search on our settings right here, you're going to see if we scroll down, we have this option for announce calls and announce notifications. And say, for example, we click on announce calls right here, you can actually choose when you want Siri to announce your calls. So for example, you can have always, headphone in car, headphones only, or never. So basically if you have headphone only, for example, and you're listening to music and you receive a phone call through your AirPods, what's going to happen is Siri's going to announce who's calling you and ask you if you want to answer that. And similar with the notifications, if we go right here, you're going to have the option to choose when Siri announces in the notifications. So right now, as you can see, I have headphones turned on. So basically whenever I receive a notification when I'm listening to my AirPods, Siri is going to announce that notification, but that's completely up to you. It's your preference. I have it turned on. And there's other features we can talk about, but these are basically how you can use Siri with your AirPod Pro 2nd generations. You can announce calls and notifications using her with these AirPods. You can also see more features and settings for your AirPods Pro right in the control center of your iPhone. And to access that control center, all you have to do is just scroll down like this, and now we're at the control center. And right here I want to talk about, which is my music or audio tab. And right now you can see the song I'm listening to and it's paused. And also on top of that, you see this little icon that shows the AirPods Pro right here. If we click on that right here, you're going to see that's going to show the song or audio I'm listening to and what they're connected to. So right now I have the AirPods Pro connected, obviously, and you actually have this option to share the audio with other people around you. So if we click share audio right here, what's going to happen is now you can bring another pair of headphones or an iPhone or iPad they're connected to, and you can bring it close to this iPhone. And now whatever audio you're listening to through this iPhone and AirPods, you're going to actually be able to listen to it on another device as well. So if you have an iPad near you, or if you have another pair of headphones, you can actually bring them close to this phone, and now you're going to hear that exact same audio coming through those as well, which is a pretty cool feature if you want to share your audio with these AirPod Pros. We also have our volume tab right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. If you want to increase the volume this way, you can just do that and move it accordingly. But if we hold down this volume tab in the control center, you're going to see a few other options you can choose. Right now we have spatial stereo head track turned on, and I already showed you and explained what spatial audio is. We also have noise control, but if we click on this spatial audio right here, basically you're gonna have 3 options to choose from. You can have spatial audio turned on, head tracked, or fixed. So if you have head track turned on, it's what I explained earlier. Basically what's gonna happen is whatever direction you turn your head in, up, down, left, or right, this music and audio is gonna follow you in that direction to give you that 3D experience. We also have fixed, so now it's only gonna come at you from one direction if you click that one. And then also you can turn this off, but I recommend head track to get that full 3D immersive experience with these AirPods Pro because they are incredible earpods. We also have noise control, which is right here. And as you can see, it's off right now, but if I wanna click that and turn it on, I can choose between noise cancellation or transparency mode, what I showed you previously in the settings of your AirPod Pros. So if you wanna choose them this way, you can definitely do that. Right now I have off, but if you wanna hear the external sounds coming around you, you can click transparency mode. And if you want all that noise from external sounds completely blocked off, you can just click noise cancellation. This is an easier way to access it. All you have to do is just go to your control center instead of going to the settings on your iPhone, which I definitely recommend doing it because it's just more efficient that way. And then lastly, we have this hearing icon right here. And if we click on that, you're gonna see we have a few options to choose from. So right now it says AirPods Pro and it shows the amount of charge in that. And we have background sounds and live listen. So if you want to listen to some sort of background sounds, whether while you're working, sleeping, you can click that and turn on background sounds and you can choose which ones you want to use. I prefer listening to some sort of white noise when I'm doing work, and I think this is a great way to use that with the iPhone and AirPods. You can choose tons of background sounds to choose from. Right now we have bright noise, dark noise, ocean, rain, stream. All these you can choose from right here. If we go back, you can turn up the volume of these white noises to determine how loud you want it. And then we also have live listen. So with live listen, if you turn that on, basically what's going to happen is you're going to be able to hear yourself speak and hear external noises coming around you directly through your AirPods Pro, opposed to listening to them externally. So live listen is one of the many options you can access through a control center of your iPhone using your AirPods. You have background sounds, live listen. You can customize your spatial audio and noise cancellation or adaptive transparency. But I also want to show you one last feature you can use with your AirPods Pro with the new update iOS 16 on your iPhone, which I think is super cool. So if we exit out of the control center, I already showed you I can create a widget right here on the home screen of my iPhone that shows the percentage of my AirPods and their case. And I'm sure all of you know how to create a widget on your home screen, but now with iOS 16, you can actually add widgets to your lock screen as well. And right here off the bat, you can see that I have a widget for my AirPods case that shows the battery percentage of that at the moment. If you click customize right here, you're gonna see you can choose from tons of widgets right here in this add widget section. I already have my AirPods case percentage, battery percentage right here. But say for example, I want to remove this right here and add this AirPods case right here. I can just click that. And now it's going to show how much battery I have left on my AirPods case at the moment. And after that, you can click done right here. And now that's going to show on the lock screen of your iPhone. And as I already mentioned, if you go in, you're also going to see the battery percentage of your AirPods themselves, the left and the right one right here. So this is a good way to show how much battery is left on your AirPods and if you need to charge them soon or if you're good for a few more hours. So this is how you can edit those with the iOS 16 update. Just make sure you're updated to iOS 16 to access this feature. Now I'm sure that you're all aware that both AirPods, the left and the right, have a microphone inside them built in. So whenever you're speaking on the phone or talking to someone, it'll actually come through both AirPods. And right here we have this microphone section in the settings, and you can click on this right here and you have the option to choose between automatically switch AirPods, always left AirPod, or always right AirPod. So say you only want your microphone to come out of one of the AirPods, you can just click one of these, but I recommend having both and automatically switch between AirPods. So whenever you're talking to someone, it's actually going to activate the specific microphone of that left or right AirPod. So definitely keep that on the way it is. Then next we have enable charging case sound. So basically this is not much to talk about, but when you open your AirPod Pro second generations, the AirPods case is going to make a noise to show that they're trying to find an iPhone or phone to connect with. And you'll hear a little ring come through the case. So you just want to have that turned on in case you want to hear that, but completely up to you. Optimize battery charging. This actually to reduce battery aging. The iPhone and AirPods learn what your daily charging routine is, so your AirPods can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use them. So this is just to complete and optimize your battery charging. This is completely up to you. I recommend turning that on so you don't drain your iPhone's battery or your AirPod Pro's battery, so definitely keep that turned on. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was a complete beginner's guide covering the AirPod Pro second generation. And if you found this video useful, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more great content like this. I also encourage you guys to go to appfindvip.com and subscribe to our email newsletter to get the best mobile apps and games delivered directly to your email inbox. Also, go give us a follow at AppFindVIP, which is our Instagram account. We're going to be sharing the best tips, tricks, and hidden features on all Apple content like the iPhone and the AirPods. And then lastly, while you're here, also check out bestrewardsapps.com, where these are all affiliates of ours and they all allow you to win incredible rewards right through your phone and these apps. They're all incredible to check out, so I definitely recommend doing so. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.